Gonna start off with the war on trans people. God damn it. So as I told you guys before, my cat is really upset. I know, I'm also upset about the war on trans people. This is horrible. Senator Rick Scott has laid out the playbook on how conservatives are going to take power back. And shockingly, I know we're all going to be shocked, it's by spreading trans panic. Senator Rick Scott, Republican Florida, laid out a conservative blueprint this week for a GOP takeover of Congress, and including in his 11-point plan to rescue America are a number of proposals that will limit the rights of lesbians, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer people. He says, men and women are biologically different, male and female. He created them, Scott wrote. Facts are facts. The earth is round, the sun is hot, there are two genders, and abortion stops a beating heart. To say otherwise is to deny science. We will protect women's sports by banning biological males from competing. It is hugely unfair and would erase many of the gains women have made in athletics over the last 50 years. So like I said, folks, this is their new playbook. The culture war is a winning issue for them, unfortunately, because so much of our society is still freaked out by anything that's new and different, which trans people are not new and different. They've been around since people have been around. But because of the oppression that they have experienced, they have mostly had to stay hidden. But now they're like, well, fuck that. I'm just going to live my best life. I'm going to express who I am. And these people can't stand it. They did the same thing with gay people in the past. They did the same thing with black people in the past. But it's no longer as cool to do that. So they have to pick a new target. And transgender people are their new boogeyman and women and others. And it's so sad that it is working because of this trash fucking country. But speaking of Rick Scott, at least there are a few heroes willing to stand up. This is how every one of them should be treated in public. There should be no quarter for these evil assholes. They should be shunned in public. They should be made to feel uncomfortable. They should be treated exactly like this.
It doesn't work. In fact, you cut Medicaid so I couldn't get Obamacare. You're an asshole. You don't care about working people. I'm not talking to you. You don't care about working people. You should be ashamed to show your face around here.
A million jobs.
A million jobs? Great. Who here has a great job?
You should.
Or is looking forward to finishing school? You really feel like you have a job coming up? You stripped women of access to public health care.
Yeah. Get the fuck out, you gotta leave.
You, Rick Scott.
Yeah.
We depend on those services. Rich people like you don't know what to do. When poor people like
They
us
running.
need health
Run,
services,
motherfucker,
you
run.
Shame on you, Rick Scott. You're an embarrassment to our state.
Should have been everybody in that place giving him the business. They should receive peace nowhere they go. But like I said, folks, this is their new playbook. Texas governor calls on citizens to report parents of transgender kids for abuse.
Major outrage in Texas today after the state attorney general, Ken Paxton, likened kids getting gender-affirming medical care to child abuse. Paxton says medical care such as puberty blockers, hormone therapy, and gender-affirming surgery must be stopped, adding that he'll do everything he can to, quote, protect against those who take advantage of and harm young Texans. Now, Texas Governor Greg Abbott taking it a step further by ordering state agencies to investigate any reported instances of what he's calling abuse.
So, folks, they're trying to get the fellow citizens of Texas to rat on people, to spy on you. And if you dare treat your transgender child like you love them, like you want what's best for them, and let them do with their bodies what they want to do, he's threatening to arrest you, folks. This is where we're at with the authoritarianism in this country. This is what they're doing to try to scare people into getting votes, and it's fucking working. It's working in this goddamn trash country. And so, of course, the day he comes out with this, Joe Rogan goes to meet with him to give him some nice photo ops. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Joe Rogan. He's not a righty, is he? One of the most transphobic people in all of media. Joe Rogan. Buddy with this transphobic piece of shit on the day he comes out with this stuff. All he's doing is giving Abbott the rub. Joe Rogan, his legion of fans, the 11 million people that watch him every week, see him hanging out with this right-wing trash and think it makes him cooler, more acceptable, which is the exact fucking plan. Joe Rogan in on it as much as goddamn anybody. This fucking sellout piece of shit. Look at him smiling. God damn it, fuck all y'all. Just trash humans. And it keeps going. The hits keep on coming. Here's Matt Walsh. Works for Little Benny Shapiro's rag. Giddy at the thought of parents being arrested for loving their trans children.
The media has published articles, with dramatic headlines claiming that Texas is, quote, denying health care to trans youth. And sometimes the headlines are even less subtle, like this one in The Nation that says, Texas is terrorizing trans youth.
Yes.
And of course, as expected, there have been the emotional interviews with some of the parents who are now rightly categorized as abusers by Abbott's new policy. Here's just one example.
They are parents of a child who is transgender. And you may remember in 2016 when they invited Attorney General Ken Paxton over for dinner to discuss trans rights. Well, fast forward 6 years.
For him to call us the child abusers is such a betrayal.
Earlier this week, Governor Greg Abbott and the Attorney General wrote to state departments calling gender-affirming procedures as, quote, child abuse, asking them to investigate.
So it's not really a question of whether it's healthcare, right? It's a question of what authority parents have.
And that parental authority is federally protected. Joanna Grossman is a law professor at SMU. She teaches family and gender law, says the only teeth in these directives is fear.
For him to sit at our table and then call us child abusers. How about invite me over for dinner? I'll come have dinner with you. And I'll look you in your face in your own house and call you child abusers, because that's what you are. You should be in prison. You don't deserve to have your kids. You're hurting them. You're bad people. You don't love your kids.
It's 100% what they said about gay people. Oh, you're accepting your gay kids? It's a sin. They're going to burn in hell for eternity. You're abusing your children by accepting them and loving them. It's the same fucking playbook forever with these people. Pick a boogeyman and hammer that shit and scare old people and fucking bigots. And it's working.